Hey, howdy, hi, hello, hola, privyet, bonjour, guten tag, what is up, Vikings? It is update day. I don't know whether to congratulate you all that we made it to update day or whether to send you all my condolences that, well, it's here. So keep that in mind. I'm not really sure how I feel about this update yet. It was kind of a wake up, run around, and stream morning. So keep that in mind as I might backtrack on my thoughts a little bit. My brain is also not really focused on streaming and stuff yet today. So it has been a crazy week for us. So just kind of bear with me. Anyways, so we all know Palace, the building levels went up. Man. We all know building levels went up. They're not that bad when you look at the core of the buildings. I'm going to upgrade up to my my Oracle, at least, so I can show the secret knowledge. But let me see. There are 3 promo codes. These have been shared in the community. Louis Castillo sent these to me in the game to remind me of these. The 3 promo codes are Brave Jarl 1. Here, I'm just gonna do this. I don't know if they still work. Some of you guys might have already had them. Brave Jarl 1. And okay, so those are the 3 promo codes I know of. They might be inactive. Like Moxie said, they don't work anymore. So there is that. But those are the 3 promo codes I saw this morning. I also saw a notification from Vikings official Facebook earlier that they are doing like a promo code hunt. I have no idea what that's about or how long it'll last, but there is that. Yes, exactly, BMR. I am just on pins and needles for this. So I will cover some stuff of what I noticed before I upgrade my my buildings to 41 to do the Oracle. I prefer to wait to CVC, but at the same time, I don't really care. So there's that. And you can quote me on that. I don't really care. So, I did notice in the Valkyrie now, along with our T9. Hello! Along with our T9, there is a secondary thing now on the bottom of Valkyrie. The T9, of course, typical defense, offense, health for the troop tier. But now there is defense, offense, and health against the weak troop to your troop type. So for instance, Bows is 50% against killer. There is now at the bottom of the ranged the troop defense against killer, offense against killer, and health against killer, which means that 50% against will get more multipliers to it, or more stats to it. I'm not quite sure yet if they're multipliers or not. However, they are giving us way more of a stat of against the troop type that is weakest to our troop types. So, FYI, like if you're siege, you're obviously going to have against melee. Cavalry is going to have against ranged. etc., 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 and so much down the line. We don't know exactly how these will kick in. We don't know what percentages they really are when they're upgraded, of course. We didn't even know, to be honest, they were coming. It wasn't something like there was a announcement about this. So it's just kind of surprise. Here it is. We also don't quite know the possibly they very much could. I'm still not doing it. I mean, like, I don't have T8s of any other type maxed. I'm certainly not going to push up to the T9s for types that I probably won't use. Just because the cost of the Valkyrie at that point would be ridiculous. I will stick to my ranged and spies. Thank you and have a nice day. All right. Other thing. We will be getting more marches. If you look at the Shrine of Odin, there is a plus here. Looks like the Shrine of Odin will now give like 2 additional marches, maybe. So, which means we have a total of 20 marches possible. Still, of course, you know, only 2 heroes and 2 shamans. But it's looking like there's a 20, potentially 20 march possibility here. Oh, goodness gracious. That'll definitely help for Battle for the Light. And then buildings, of course. The bonuses have shown it was 10% at level 40. So it looks like now this might go up to 50 for the potential bonus that buildings give. I mean, that is about a fifth to a quarter of what that bar's potential could be when you look at the total stats. So I believe that it will be I believe that the total possible on buildings will be 50%. So total offense 50, total defense 50, total health 50. I believe that's what that bar will do when full. Obviously, when we get the charts made, we will make sure those are shared and the bonuses will be updated so you guys can fully see that. But I believe that it will go to 50% now for your total bonuses. Other thing that we did not know was coming. So Hero Energy now caps out at 1 billion. They said that they rebalanced. They said that they rebalanced the Uber Chiefs and the monsters in Jotunheim, the trolls, which means I can assure you is not rebalancing to make them weaker. Every time that they have been rebalanced before, it has cost us a ton of energy to hit them. So I can now say with absolute confidence that the hero energy going to 1 billion will mean that it is probably going to take an exceedingly lot of hero energy to smash a chief. Like before, I think it was like 2 point... What is it, 2.2? Gorgeous. Is it 2.2 billion for hero energy for a chief, or was? Okay, the wife's checking. So like roughly, I think it's like 2 to 2.2 billion before chief. Now it is probably more, considering the fact there's no way we are gonna get away with killing a chief in 2 hits. There's just no 2.5. Thank you. 2.6. We got 2.6. Either way, there's no way we're gonna get away with killing an Uber Chief in 2 to 2.5 hits. I'm just throwing that out there. So more than likely, it'll take at least 2 to 3 times that is what I'm anticipating, if not more. Who knows? Maybe they added the horse and now we have to kill the horse on top of killing the Uber Chief. I have no idea. And yeah, exactly. Or 100 times that would be realistic. Oh, man. So really, the only Stronghold Valley bonus you get is you get an extra hit. It's cheaper to hit. So you get an added hit in somewhere. All right. Runes. Runes also updated. This is a great thing and a bittersweet thing. So, to all of you that have spent time rolling runes, you know how potentially nightmarish these bonuses are. I will roll one just to kind of show you guys how much it changed. The gold amount did change as well. Runes are now more expensive to roll. At least with gold, they're more expensive to roll. I don't know how much more expensive. There's a chart of that somewhere, I'm sure. I just can't necessarily think of what it is. Now, however, here's what happens now. Range defense, number of warriors in training snuck in, and range defense in fortresses. So you get fairly decent bonuses in there. Like, I had some really good ones this morning. I know Amber did. I rolled 2 just to kind of see how they would roll. Like that training bonus doesn't necessarily sneak in as much. Like, that's the first one out of, like, I think 4 that I rolled this morning that I saw. The other bonuses were fairly decent. They were all over 60%. Amber had fairly high rolls too when she tried it. I'm not saying I advocate that rolling runes is great. I'm like let's get that straight out the way. There's no way you could ever convince me that rolling runes is absolutely fantastic and I'm gonna be just all woo about it. That is not gonna happen. But I will say, like, the percentages look consistently higher. Yes, still 80% maxed rune. Let me see if I could show or find. So, one second. This was mine this morning. So this was the first one I rolled this morning. 76% range defense, 26% ranged offense, 74% ranged offense in fortresses. No, like, trashy, and I'm not saying that's great, but I mean, like, there's no, like, just throwing a random, training bonus in there. There's no, like, throwing a random march speed in there. That was one of them this morning. The other one this morning was this. This is my other one this morning. 51% range defense in fortresses, 70% ranged offense, 73% total offense. So, I mean, the bonuses are slightly better. I mean, they're still not like, woo, fantastic. But like, I have no idea. Torin, hello! If I had more gold, John, honestly, I would try. The fact that I have enough gold to take my Oracle to 41 to show you guys knowledge, or show you guys the knowledge trees anyway. Like I'm gonna like end up spending my gold to get my buildings to 41 to show you knowledge, versus like try the rune thing. But the rune bonuses were consistently better that I saw, as far as rolling. Now, of course, the gold cost went up. But I mean, that's just kind of is what it is. It seems like we are guaranteed a better percentage of rolls for the amount of gold we're spending. That's like kind of what I got for that. I haven't rolled enough to really like give you a full grasp of that. But hello, Sir Torin. How are you, my friend? Okay, so I'm going to smash through some buildings real quick. Get my Oracle up so I can show you guys the 7 knowledge trees. Goodness. Let's see. One moment. Oh, thank you, Torin. Thank you, thank you. 2 billion gold. Okay, so let's put that 2 billion gold to use. All right. Palace. Of course, we still get the coffers. Coffer for Palace level 41. 12. Oh my goodness, these are small. 12 7-day hero doubles. 800 7-day SH boosts. 1,400 15-day boosts. 2,000 times 18k hero energy. 2,000 times 15k shaman power. 8 shaman doubles. 18k marks of resolve. 54k star shards. 23 500% offense defense. 2 of big hikes. 2 scout enlargements. 2 onslaught enlargements. And 5 million dust. So, those did change. Apply that just so I know it's there. Okay. I do have to say, I do like the shiny new buildings. I definitely like that that bluish tinge it has to it. So we're gonna go here, here, back through here, back through here, back through here. Okay. Oh. So the workshop has a 5% total health. Gem fusing speed goes up. Convoy speed goes up. Rate stays the same. Resources to be sent will be increasing again. Hello! The vault. The vault, of course, the resources, again, will increase for the amount that the vault can hold. Now, there is also Rune Workshop. Troop offense during an attack will get an additional 5%. Rune fusing speed is going up by 40% just by going to 41. It's the troop offense during an attack that is probably going to kick in the most with that 5%. Okay. So, 2.5% to infirmary capacity at level 41. Number of warriors in training on the manor is now being added. Our training speed is staying at 100%, but it is adding an additional number of warriors in training. Oh, 50 viewers, and there's a promo code, so 11 more people. 11 more people. Number of warriors in training is going up by 30%. Troop defense during an attack is going up 5. Troop defense during an attack is on the hero mode. Going up by 5% again. I show 41-37 now. Come on, 50 people. 50 people. Hall of Mysteries. Troop health during an attack is going up by 5%. All this is pretty much doing is adding on to our base stats. I show 41 people or 40 people on the chat on the stream now. Come on, 10 more people. 10 more people, we get a promo code. 10 more people. Okay. Oh! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 50 people in the chat. That's all we need. Okay, Seer recovery speed is going up. Learning speed. Here we go. Here's the Oracle. So, this was the whole point of doing all of that. Oh, man. We're going down again. Bam. Oh, for the third stage of secret knowledge. Oh, my lord. We need 50 people in the chat. 50 people on the stream gets us a promo code. BMR, I have a feeling that would depend on how many pubs you've been to. All right. Let me put some stuff out in proxy. If it's not already. One second. Is it at 50? I see 42. 46. Hero! Oh, thank you. Awesome. You guys rock. Okay. Like, I have to keep refreshing mine to get the view number right. I've got 46, so 4 more is all we need. Oh, 7 new knowledge trees. Oh, my good lord. Yeah, it like keeps going up and down. I see 42, I see 46. One second. There we go. All right. UC 50? Is it 50? We get 50, like, I will say this. I won't do the promo code in case it's limited. I won't do it. Okay. So knowledge. Here we go. Keep in mind, knowledge is going to be hefty. It's going to take some time. Just because, like somebody said, Game Ender is at 43, does not necessarily mean that he has like plowed into the knowledge. I see 47. Like, let me keep refreshing this. There we go. Hello! Just because like a palace level is high does not necessarily mean that the knowledge is done, and I will show you guys why. So this is resilience. Let me see. Let me go back 1 minute. Category substantially improves your troops' defense and health. We have 52. Yep, 52. Tauren. We have 52 views. Or 52 people on the stream. So, troops, defense, and health. Yes. Throw it out there. What is it? Unless you put it on my town. Did you change my name to it or something? Nope. So, resilience is, let me see. Make sure, see if Torrent sent it to me. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Runic update. Go. There's your promo code. Go. Go, 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 go. Go. Go use it. Go try it. Go. Amsray. Go use it and come back. Runic update's the promo code. I have no idea what it is. I'm not going to try to do it because if it's limited, I don't want to be one of the ones that takes some of it. So go. Go, go, go. Go. That's go try it. Tell me what you get. Oh. Goodness. Too much lag, you say? Oh, no. So go. Tell me what you got, or tell me what it gives. I will, like, plop it up here on the screen, or whatever. Anyway, so knowledge. Thank you, Torn. Knowledge. Secret knowledge, there is now 7 new trees. I had lag this morning doing them. It doesn't work? Oh! Give it a minute. If it didn't say it's not, oh, you got it and said it's not valid. Huh. Torren! Odd. Well, I mean, Torren's still here, I believe. So, I don't know. 10B runic dust? Is that what you got? Okay, so 7 trees, secret knowledge. there is no way that, like, it could be either very, very limited, or it could have been, like, definitely all locked or lagged. Weird. Huh. 35. Okay, so there were 35 activations. I was not one of those, FYI. Okay. 7 trees of secret knowledge. Resilience is health and defense. Yeah, it was limited. So I will do this. When you look at these, keep in mind this right here. So when you see a palace update now, or an upgrade now, it's not necessarily going to be one of those things of they have the knowledge done, because of the simple fact of chaos elements are needed. As we all know, chaos elements train T9, they heal T9. So, the chaos elements being needed also applies to the knowledge. So, you can choose to either do resources, which like this shows lumber, silver, soul shards, and chaos elements. 36 million chaos element, I might add, with 47.5 million soul shards, or 11 million chaos elements and 145 million gold. It's looking like the cheapest way to do the knowledge would essentially be to do gold and chaos elements. Keep in mind you need both, just like with buildings, you need marble and gold, or marble resources, soul shards, etc. So I'm gonna like reset my game actually to check that. So keep in mind, I'll go through like these knowledges real quick. Like, I'll go through the knowledges to like kind of show you guys what's there. But keep in mind, just because you see like a palace level 45, if we see a 45 in the next like in yacht, doesn't necessarily mean that they have a lot of those knowledges done, unless, of course, the chaos elements hit the bank, because then it could be something entirely different. We don't have a CVC matchup either, so there's that. Okay, so resilience is all about that troop health and defense. So as you look down it, you have, of course, your infirmary capacity, troop type specific, as far as melee defense, cav defense, range defense, health for those three, number of warriors on a march, and then you have a big 6. You have a 6 for killer defense, siege defense, killer health, siege health, scout defense, scout health, training limit, T9 warrior health and defense is in there, troop defense, and then you get into the defense when guarding fortresses, defense when defending towns, total troop health, well, I mean troop health in general, which is totals. Then you get into T9 warrior defense during an attack, T9 warrior health during an attack, troop defense when attacking towns. So there is T9 stuff kind of like smattered around in down through the tree. It is not necessarily like there's totals, of course, number of warriors on a march, specific like killer health against siege, siege health against melee, etc., etc. That goes into the factor of going against what our troop types are strongest against. It is buffing that 50% against stat, essentially, somewhere in there. Hello! Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream. Oh, 1 second. Give me one moment. I gotta check something. Gotta make sure this got clicked. Okay. All right. I had to make sure like it's an open stream. I didn't want it to be subscriber only. All right. So basically, Privyet. Hello. Basically, there is like T9 stuff throughout, like all of these. Not necessarily, Mooney. I mean, I have yet to see a level 100 VIP. Hello, Phil. So, I mean, this is gonna take time. I'm guaranteeing you this is going to take time. This is not going to be a thing that they have maxed by yacht. Like VIP, there are people still without one level 100 VIP in the top players. So like, I guarantee you this is not going to be one of those things of, oh my God, I'm going to get T9 slaughtered in Jotunheim this weekend. No, I would be extremely surprised if that happened. Like, shocked. If anybody gets a T9 OS, I will eat my words. Like, send me a screenshot because I want to see, like, T9 OS. I don't think it's possible to get this half max by Wednesday. There are 7 secret knowledge trees. 7. And it keeps scaling up. Like, plus, again, the fact that everything needs gold and another item is not going to be something that just gold can be plowed into. So I honestly think, it's going to be a while. I don't think it'll be like half maxed anytime soon. But I mean, I'm not like, I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. So, yes, all for marble, but the buildings don't do the knowledge. That's what I'm saying. Like, they could have a palace level 50. It doesn't mean their knowledge is half done. You're missing the point. You're missing the point again. Whatever. I'm not going to argue it. Keep thinking what you want. Marble doesn't do knowledge. So, there you go. You'll figure it out what I said. It's going to depend on how much chaos elements are in the bank, honestly. Like, that's just what I'm saying. We could see a palace level 50 during Jotunheim, and I'm not saying that the building bonuses are not substantial, but what I'm saying is that, like, the knowledge, the new knowledge we're seeing, like, it's going to take time to accrue that much gold on top of chaos elements to work your way through these. Offense 2! I'm hoping that you have to, maybe, possibly. I mean, they have to smash a lot of T8. So, who knows? Yeah, I mean, see, like, it's gonna kind of depend. Like, I mean, the higher tiers giving the chaos elements would just depend on how good of a return you can find for how much you want to spend to hit a trap. Or to hit players, go town hunt and hit horrible returns of smaller tiers to get to the higher tiers. It's just gonna kind of depend. So offense 2 goes down, and it is literally, yes, by the way, the update is live. Whew. I mean, I would be more than willing to guess that the throne will be full of T8. Because we'll all be farming chaos elements using T8. Just being honest. So offense 2 goes down. You have troop-specific offense. Number of warriors on a march again. Troop offense during defense. Troop offense during an attack. Tier 9. here you have the tier bonuses. Tier 9 warrior offense against T1. T2, T3, killer offense, siege offense, offense during an attack in general, tier 9, scout speed, troop offense during defense 2, troop offense during an attack 2, T9 warrior offense, offense, T9 warrior offense against T4. So they're kind of like, yes, 1 billion hero energy is in the update. So you have the tiers as well. The offense against certain tiers going down. Okay. There we go. Potentially, I mean, most of us are probably going to do gold. But if somebody doesn't do it with gold, I mean, the research speed will help. Offense when capturing, offense when attacking towns, offense when guarding fortresses, when defending towns, training. And then you have offense 2, 2 specific troop types. So there's an offense 1, offense 2 again. Number of scouts in a troop. T9 warrior offense against T7. And T9 warrior offense against T8. So T9 get a bonus against every single tier below them. Basically, possibly. Like, I mean, I haven't spent since, well, I don't even remember when I spent last on the game. So to be honest, so it's going to be slow going for me. But anyways, so tier 9 get a bonus for every tier below them. Basically T1 through 8. There is an offense against somewhere in there. Who knows? That'll be one of those things that as soon as we get the bonuses all figured out, there will be charts. But anyways, I'm like one of the things is I'm not really panicked about this. There's like a whole bunch every update. There's a whole bunch of, oh my God, we're all gonna die. Oh my God, the top players are gonna have it all. Oh my God, oh my God, like just calm down with it. Keep in mind, there's always going to be people that are going to max this stuff relatively quickly, but they are hindered by the amount of stuff available in the bank. Like I said, VIP, there were people literally stating that people would have VIP maxed in a week. Guess what? Wrong. There are people still without VIP maxed. Like, so without panic. Like, that's what I'm saying. They're going to be limited by the amount of things purchased in the bank, the amount of things they have to farm, the amount of things that need to be worked on. So, like, it's not going to be all, like, gloom, doom, panic, oh my God, end of the world, we're all just, like, it's the end of the game, everything's dying, we're all dead. No. 7! There are 7 new knowledge trees! That's my point here. So anyway, shaman. Everything to do with shamans. I got like way more sidetracked on all of that than I wanted to be. I have no idea. They've gone up, but they give a way better bonus now when rolling. They rebalance the roll. Platroy, so I have no idea. Yes, I know. If you're not a member of Proxy or like major like you know, Vikings communities, I have seen this dramatization for 9 years now. Every update, 9 years, same things. Like everybody really like thinks they're panicking on something new, but you're not. You're repeating the same panic they've had every update for 9 years. This community has not changed. It's consistent. So, Shaman, everything to do with Shamans is down. Pretty much gold and marble is the way to go for buildings. When it comes to, like, knowledge, it is pretty much looking like chaos element and gold is the way to go with knowledge. Just based on the simple fact of, like, first tree alone is 36 million chaos elements if I'm doing that with soul shards or resources, versus 11 million and gold if I'm doing it the other direction. Oh, well, you'll figure it out. So bad for free to play. Here's the thing. Any competitive multiplayer game, take it from somebody that plays a few on Xbox, PC, and my phone. Any competitive multiplayer game is going to be harder for free to play. That's it. Like, that's it. Any competitive online game is going to be harder for free to play. I'm not, like, knocking your play style. I'm not, like, judging that at all. I'm just stating, like, I want to, like, see if CVC's up. Any competitive online multiplayer game is going to be hard for free to play. That's just it. You cannot sit there and be like, well, I don't spend money, so this is impossible. Every game is playable. This game's playable. Just don't expect to be a maxed player without it taking a very long time. Like, that's it. Like, guess what? Here, let me, Rajesh, let me show you something here. Let me just throw this out here, Rajesh. I play in red. Fair enough. Love it or hate it, my clan is literally the biggest in the game. Like, the biggest. As far as influence, the biggest. One of the top 10 strongest clans in the game, if not, well, I mean, you know, I'm not going to say the strongest, but one of the top 10 strongest clans in the game. One of the longest running clans in the game. Here's the thing. I don't spend. I haven't spent since August. Believe it or not, I don't really care. But I'm telling you the honest truth. I haven't spent since August. Look at this. There are people in my clan that have every single town skin maxed. Everyone. And then have Cosmos. And Cosmos maxed. Have Ruler. And Ruler maxed. King's Gear maxed. Literally everything maxed. And look. I'm playing here and literally I don't care. I'm not comparing myself to them. You know why? Because I play at my speed, how I want, when I want, in a chill, cool environment with an awesome clan, and I enjoy it. That's it. I've figured out how to play for me that works. Instead of being like, oh my God, I'll never catch up to Elo. What am I gonna do? Guess what? I will never catch up to Elo, and I'm okay with that. So, like, my advice there is, instead of focusing on the update and being like, oh my God, it's terrible. Figure out what you can do. Figure out your pace. Figure out where is the set for you and roll with it. Updates are hard. Updates are hard for everybody. I don't have King's Gear. Do you realize how many troops you'd go through with King's Gear? Oh my Lord. Like, do you have any concept of how much, like, you would need to spend for troops with King's Gear? That's my thing. Like, are you gonna hold the throne as a free to play player? Can you afford to spend 900 billion T8 to hold it? Like, do you realize, like, not even people in our clan have King's Gear? Like, everybody in the top 5 has King's gear. So, like, I mean, like, that's the thing. Everybody'd be complaining that everybody's got King's gear then. It wouldn't be special. Like, I'm just pointing this out. Still no CVC up. Okay, anyways, back to knowledge. It's got way more sideline than I wanted it to. Shaman tree is everything to do with shamans. Like, I'm not going to argue the point. Here's my thing. If you spend any amount of time in this community, like, if you spent any amount of time in this community, this is how this community is. I have covered it briefly, so, like, I'm just stating, not everybody's got King's gear. Not everybody in the top 5 has King's gear. Not everybody in the top 5 has maxed knowledge. Like, King's gear is special for a purpose, for a reason. It's like Ruler and Cosmos. Cosmos, you can only get it through ranking. Well, guess what? If they gave it to everybody, what would be so special about Cosmos? Like, there's got to be some achievable things at the top. Plain and simple. Yes, Valkyrie knowledge for your troop-specific type gives against your what your 50% is. So, like, if you're ranged, it gives you more offense against killer. Ranged has a 50% advantage over killers. So, there's that. Cavalry gives against ranged. Melee against killer. Killer against siege. Siege against melee. So, there you go. Scouts actually give a scout speed, number of scouts in a troop, and a scout offense during an attack. So, oh, we are good, Kevin. Hello, Baguette. Like, I'm not, Rajesh, I'm not putting you down. I want you to know that. I'm not, like, specifically being harsh on you. I'm stating that, like, every competitive game like this has to have a point to be competitive. Not even all pay-to-play players have all of this stuff. Literally. There's like a lot of players that spend a lot that don't have the stuff that you're saying needs to be available for free to play. There's got to be a point of the competition. There's got to be a point of it being a competition. See, I would probably absolutely agree with that. Attackers, like people that want to play heavy offense will probably spend. Yes, because they have to afford the troops. Like, have to afford the troops. Like, but you can't take away the achievable goal. You can't be like, hey, if you hold the throne, you get King's gear. Or if you max this event, you have a chance at King's gear. And then be like, oh, by the way, every fifth Uber, we snuck in a chance for a King's gear drop. You can't have both. There has to be like an absolute goal at the top to reach for. That's all there is to it. There's gotta be. Okay, real quick. Back to knowledge. God. Lord. All right, I'm okay. Troop revive, what? Healing? Okay, shaman. Basically everything to do with your shaman. As far as like troop offense with shaman during defense, troop offense with shaman during attack. Anywhere your shaman goes is exactly where this will go. See, I don't think chaos elements should be in the bank. Like, and again, any competitive war game, multiplayer competitive war game is going to be extremely hard for free-to-play players. I'm just being absolutely honest. trust a guy that's played this for 9 years and spent countless amounts of money on other games and etc., etc., etc. on mobile, console, and PC. And yes, probably. So you want to be able to have another currency for free-to-play players to revive troops. I'm just not even going to touch that. Anyways, going down. Anything with a shaman is on your shaman tree now. Even specific melee defense with shaman, range defense with shaman, cav defense with shaman. Troop offense with shaman during defense 2, attack 2. Troop head count and onslaughts on towns. Okay, shaman influence during defense on enemy troop offense. We have seen these before. These right here are actually extremely strong debuffs. We had them on the shaman tree when the shaman tree originally came out. So we have them again in this. It is kind of nice to see these again. They're going to be really hard to get down there. I would almost be willing to bet that none of these... The code was already shared, dude. I don't have another one. Lord. Killing me. I did warn you guys. I did warn you. I am not in, like, the most fantastic moods. Do not test me, please. My brain and, like, emotion is really just not in this. So, there's that. Influence during defense on enemy troops. These debuffs are huge. 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 There are almost more defense players now than there is anything else. I will plain and simple say that. Oh, I have no idea about CVC. I haven't seen an announcement or otherwise. Hero, of course, anything to do with the hero. To be honest, I almost didn't even stream today. Like, I almost did not do, like, the traditional update stream. So, all right, hero. Hero tree. Anything to do with hero, of course, your troops will get that bonus. It has more specific, as far as, like, melee, cav, ranged, killer, and health. Thank you, Wadib. Oh, of course, marching speed. And then we get more T9 offense with hero against. Coffee. We get more T9 offense against. There are, let me see. T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7, and T8. So, another offense against for T9. Just plain and simple this time with hero. Buffing that T9 even more against level 50 gear. There's no level 50 gear. That's like, oh, don't even say they're doing gear next. I don't have my original gear done. Thank you, Yellow. So there is more offense against. They're really like buffing T9. If you look at these are pretty much, instead of just giving T9 ultimate stats, they're throwing buffs against. Like, it is way more like buffing the T9 with debuffs of other tiers, with during certain actions, with I don't think there's new glory knowledge. Not that I saw. It wasn't in the announcement, and to be honest, I'm not going to run into RSH and find out. So like, there is way more like debuffs when it comes to everything else to buff T9 even higher. Troop offense during attack, during defense, etc., etc., etc. And then, of course, specific again, melee offense with hero against cav. So they are giving us that big bonus against the 50% troop type. So, like, I mean, for people that max all of this and literally use every troop type, it would benefit them heavily. Those of us that are going to have to max all of it for one troop type, it's going to be rough. But at the same time, no, there are no new floors in Helheim either. Like, did you not read the same note, like, update notes that I read? Let me see. If I'm so loud, turn it down. Because if I start messing with my volume for one person, I'm going to screw it up for like 12 others. Gracious, man. I already know somebody is going to piss me off today. I can just already anticipate this. Okay, announcements. There was a whole long list of stuff. Discord. It was shared on Facebook, online, on Vikings, on news in game. If you missed this, I do not know how. So, before you ask if there's more Helheim levels, read this. You're like, I am so on the verge of swearing here. Buildings, 41 to 50. You need marble in order to do buildings between each levels. Tier 9 warriors. Train them in barracks, heal them in infirmary, upgrade them in Valkyrie Citadel. Using chaos elements. You need it for training, healing, knowledge to unlock, etc., etc. Oh, Lord. Stage 3 secret knowledge unlocks in the Oracle at 41, made up of 7 categories. To learn it, you will need chaos elements. Other changes. Pay attention. I'm not going to go through all this again. Change the requirement for receiving rewards for checkpoints. 11 through 20 in clan competitions. You will now need to earn certain points. Never more Helheim levels. Okay, now need to earn more certain points, personal points to do so. So, if you want to claim all your clan rewards, you will need to earn certain points. Increase the maximum amount of hero energy to 1 billion. Yes, 1 billion. Meaning it's no longer 500 mil. Meaning it is meaning it is no longer 500 mil. Meaning it is probably going to be way higher and harder to hit an Uber Chief. Ta-da! Congrats. There you go. Logic. Rework the balance of celestial runes. Trolls in Jotunheim and Uber Invader Chiefs. The health got higher on Chiefs. There you go. That's a change. Trolls in Jotunheim. Bam. Changed. Haha. Oh, Taran, what's up? Hard currency bonus? People want more Helheim levels, Taran. Oh, hard currency bonus. Go. Somebody try this. Go, 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 go. Redesign the screen for upgrading town skins in exchange for items. That is awesome. I will get to that next. Removed winter decorations. The celestial runes. It is more expensive to do runes now. However, it is also better bonuses. So there you go. That is the changes. They're like, to everybody asking me about Helheim levels, asking me about this, that, or the other, it's not there. That's the same notes everybody's possibly had. It's not there. Oh. 10B gold. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so I went through the update notes. So there's no Helheim levels in there. There's no, like, shaman levels. There's no gear levels. There's no, I don't know why. Why isn't this, like, understandable? We all get the same notes for this. Okay, anyways, back to knowledge. They are really hitting the 50% against. Thank you, Torin. Like, as you guys can see, I didn't do the code either. So, just because, like, if it is limited, I want you guys to have it. Uno momento. I'm going to get more coffee because I have a feeling this is going to be a longer stream. 1 second.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray map.
Okay, apologies. Needed to get more coffee. Like I said, I got up and started streaming this morning. So, okay. So the offense against, I don't know exactly like where these, how high these bonuses are going to go. I'm going to try, or we will try in general in proxy to get these bonuses maxed out as far as what they're going to look like. That might take us some time. Anyways, knowledge. So they're giving us way more of that 50% against. What this means is that what this means is that the 50% against, as far as like ranged with killers, okay, here we go. So at some point, this is going to start coming into like in here. We're going to start getting like against specific things, like seize offense with hero against ranged, killer offense with hero against cavalry, ranged offense with hero against killers. If you look at it now, there is an added bonus thing in there that no, it's literally just coffee. Range offense, like as far as sorry, as far as offense against, like it shows here, to obtain and increase this bonus, you need to build and upgrade buildings, upgrade knowledge and skills, craft equipment, and activate boosts and town skins. So there is going to very much be like a semi-secret decreaser or debuffer in here. We already know there's 50% against, but these are going to factor way more into that too, because these will give us additional bonuses onto those offense against specific types and tiers. Whew, man. And then hero influence during an attack on enemy troop defense, hero influence during an attack on enemy troop offense, and enemy troop health again. These debuffs are huge. They make a big factor as far as like numbers you see in the end. Hello! Fortress 3. Yes, we are already on the third tree of fortresses. As you can imagine, Fortress 3 is everything for fortresses. I feel like I have to say that. I really shouldn't. To those of you that are new to my streams, FYI, I am not always this on edge. Amber and I had like some very hard, emotionally hard stuff this last week. To those of you that are in our communities know. And I mean, to those of you that pay attention to YouTube posts, no. So like, I'm not normally this on edge. If you think I'm being agitated or whatever else, I'm just really not in a, neither one of us are in a great like place mentally and stuff or emotionally right now, but we're here. So, toodles, Phil. All right. Yes. Did you miss the note again that said the knowledge will be available after 41? How long have you played, man? Come on. Like, after you get the building to 41, henceforth, why? You were here when I did it. I built these buildings to 41. I'm really trying hard not to, like, come off as a dick, but, like, I did it in front of you for a reason. Okay, fortress. As we know, fortress is everything fortresses. We don't know if Raven Towers have gone as a fortress yet or not. I have like no clue. Like here, I will do this. I wasn't planning on doing this. If you guys go to my YouTube, you will see this. Okay. This is my normal YouTube page. Normally you guys see this page, the home page, the videos page, shorts page, which I'm no longer doing shorts on this channel. I have a shorts channel specifically. If you go here, if the info, you will see all the links, proxy Discord, stream donations, paid memberships, merch, and more, GoFundMe, and the shorts page itself. This right here. So, Thursday, Saturday. I canceled the live stream Sunday. We had like a really bad week with our poor little kitten. They had to put a feeding tube in him, and then things went horrible yesterday. So if you guys really want to know what's going on, I'm not going to get into it because I am not breaking down on a stream. God damn it. So, because you guys would see a very angry side of me at that point. I don't like public displays of emotion. So, if you want to know what's really going on and why I'm in a somewhat pissy mood, go read the post. If you don't care, then quit asking me repetitive crap. There you go. That's my advice. All right, Fortress 3. As we all know, this is everything fortresses. We do not know if Raven Towers have changed to a fortress yet or not. I have no right idea. So when it comes to this, I have no idea if this will affect a Raven Tower. They didn't. I believe that will be announced when Raven Towers are going to be changing into a fortress. So I just don't know. Thank you. We're just kind of here. Thank you for the tip, by the way. Like, I greatly appreciate it. Any and all support is absolutely appreciated. Thank you. So Fortress 3, I imagine getting all of the fortress stuff done will absolutely affect ravens when they change to fortresses. I don't know if they will now. I would assume that we will get an announcement that tells us ravens are changed to fortresses. I have not seen that. So there's that. But anyways. Oh, thank you, Collie. So infirmary capacity, troop offense when capturing, troop offense when guarding, and then down in here, boom, troop offense against specific types when it comes to capturing. I believe there's, let me see, troop offense against specific types when guarding. And then, bam, T9. T9 warrior defense when capturing. There's T9 warrior offense, defense, and health when guarding. Both of us, both Amber and I still have a cough. It's terrible. Troop offense when guarding, defense when guarding. Of course, all of these are going to affect all of our tiers, but we, of course, have the additional T9 warrior specific in there itself. Towns 2. So, one thing about the towns is not only going to affect you attacking them, it is also going to affect you defending them. So you'll notice when you see like troop offense during an attack, of course, defense during an attack, and then you've got the when defending towns. It's 5% on both. So, I mean, essentially, if you are going down through this and somebody's doing these to 10 and you're doing these to 10, I'm just stating. It's still going to come down to other bonuses, what you're being hit with, tiers, types, march size, etc., etc., etc. Because, I mean, if you're getting 5% from one, you're getting 5% from the other. You're getting a 5% for defending, you're getting a 5% when attacking. Infirmary capacity, of course, going up. T8 warrior offense against T1 in towns. There is more T8 offense in this. Against T2, against T3, T4, T5, T6, and T7. And then you get into troop offense against when attacking. So it goes back down through the specifics as far as like your troops, any type necessarily getting like an offense against a specific type. Again, now here you go. T9 warrior offense when attacking towns. Defending, or T9 warrior defense and health when attacking towns. T9 warrior offense when defending. You have offense, defense, health when defending again. Warrior number and onslaught on towns. There's 5% there at level 41. And then you've got the scouts. Missed offense in town, missed defense, missed health. I will go through the troop names in a minute. Army offense in onslaught on towns, defense in onslaught on towns, troop head count in onslaught on towns, blah, 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 blah. Number of scouts in a troop at the very bottom, as is traditional for a towns tree. T9. Okay, so... Well, I mean, but that doesn't necessarily mean they have the chaos elements to get the knowledge done. 43 is absolutely possible considering the amount of marble that is possible to have and the amount of gold that is possible to have. Those building bonuses are going to be very, very beefy, but at the same time, like, The knowledge is going to be slower, I believe. Like, I don't know. We might see T9s in Yacht. I would be really, really surprised if we saw like a full OS of T9s in Jotunheim, even out of Spartak. I'm not saying that it's not going to happen. I'm just saying, like, if it happens, send me a screenshot. I want to see this. So there's that. T9 tree. I will look at Ed Cohen, Game Ender, in a minute. I'm not surprised. And even then, we don't know how many they're going to get, Mooney. Keep in mind, they're only getting those from T7 and T8. The majority of what's in a Stronghold Siege is T6. So, I mean, defending a Raven Tower possibly, but you don't know how many you're going to get out of that either. We don't have a split bonus. We don't have a way to know, like, how many Chaos Elements versus how many Soul Shards we're going to get out of killing something. So, there's that. Even running a siege is not guaranteed to get the amount of Chaos Elements that they necessarily would need. Okay, T9. Here we go. There are the volcanoes. Those are the melee. Thunderstorms are T9 ranged. You have T9 warrior training speed in here. Hurricanes are T9 cavalry. T9 warrior health's in here. Killers are tornadoes. T9 warrior defense. T9 warrior healing speed. Avalanches are T9 siege. T9 warrior offense. T9 warrior training speed 2. Miss are T9 spies. And then below that, you have T9 warrior offense against tier 8 and number of warriors on a march. Yeah, they went with weather stuff this time. So, oh, wrong dang building. Volcanoes. Hurricanes. Thunderstorms. Tornadoes. Avalanches. And mist. On mobile, you could actually pull up these pictures, so there is that. You can't hear for some reason, and I have no idea why. Yeah, there's no way to pull up the true specific picture itself. Oh well, it's all good. I don't even care. All right, so, whoo, a Ragnarok competition. Oh, so that is essentially all that I know about the update. It took me like an hour and a half to cover all of that. Holy crap, it's a lot. The cool thing that they did here, I think, is this. Shows an exact specifics. Now, what is required as far as stones and star shards. Also, like, you know, if it's not upgraded, it shows exactly here now. It's way bigger, way more readable. Like, so keep in mind, Valkyrie knowledge is a thing again, as well as we are evidently now getting a new additional March slots. 18 was the cap before. It's 15 plus like whatever our knowledge gave us. Now it will be So that's 18. This would be 19. I think it goes up one more after that, giving us a total of 20 full marches. What else? Let me see. The total offense now literally scales up by like, it went 1% the first time, it's 1.5% the second time. I believe this is going to, thank you, Blitroid, Toodles. I believe this is going to go up to 50%. I'm not entirely 100% sure on that. I believe that the main cap of this is going to be 50% that we are going to see on the end when the building is done. That would be like, you know, be a throwback essentially to the original total offense, total defense, total health, total offense and total health, at least, or defense boosts we had. Defense and health boosts were 50% originally when the game came out. For those of you that have played as long as I have. Oh, man. There will be a town defense bonus from the wall as well. Trying to see what else I can see as far as changes. Number of reinforcements jumps significantly. 40 to 41, the number of reinforcements goes up by 17.5 million. If you look at the VIP bonuses then too, we are getting a very, very, very significant bonus to the number of reinforcements. It has been a very long time. 9 years has been an eternity in this game. Also, look, we've got like little fall trees or spring trees now. Everywhere. It's spring. Anyways. Oh, man. The rate of what we can send is capped out at 8%. The convoy speed is going up as well as the reinforced or number of resources we can send. Where was the other one? There was. Nope. Total defense goes up in the forge. Troop health during an attack goes up in Hall of Mysteries. Troop offense during an attack goes up in the workshop. There is a town defense bonus also in the watchtower. The Sanctuary of the Aesir is giving us a higher or a faster recovery speed, meaning that our Aesir will be available to go once again even faster than they were before. Oh, man. I think that's everything. I think. Of course, hero energy now goes up to 1 billion. And if you look, there are more hero skills, FYI. When you do your where's the dang hero abode? Or was that it? No, that's the shrine. I don't know where my hero abode is right now. Oh no, I've lost it. There it is. Oh no, I lost a building. So we also evidently are getting more skill points for our heroes. Hero experience bonus isn't a thing currently. Will be, I'm sure. Troop defense during an attack, which is awesome. And there are more skill points once you start leveling up your buildings. Just so you know. There are more skill points now. Oh, as far as main skills, no more extra specials. It is just main skills that we are getting 5 per level on buildings. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it. I think I covered everything in the update that I know of. Oh, man. Gracious goodness Lord. That's kind of all I got for the day, to be honest. In short, I would like definitely impart this. Do not panic about the update. It's not something that is absolutely needed to worry about. If you're a smaller free-to-play player, keep in mind comparing yourself to somebody that plays a different type of game, because I will let me like go out here and no, I still got denied for another appeal, so now I have to wait another 35 days. So everything stream-wise for me is still out of pocket, so all donations and stuff are greatly appreciated. There is like there's just a lot here. There is a merch shop. I think there are some like promo codes available for that. I'll get to that in a minute. Keep in mind, so if you're a free-to-play player, and anybody in this chat will tell you the same thing that has played for a large amount of time. If you are a free-to-play player and you are comparing yourself to these guys right here, I will tell you, these guys are absolutely crazy when it comes to the game. Like I'm using Elo for an example. Elo puts in a lot of time. He puts in a lot of money. He ranks as much as he possibly can. If you are a free-to-play player and you are comparing yourself to someone like Elo, he is a great guy. He knows a lot about the game, but he plays a different game than a lot. Comparing yourself to top players gets into a very, 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 very steep and slippery slope when you're a free-to-play player because of the simple fact the game is different. The game is different in our clan than it was in a small clan. It is different playing in Ret. It is different in top competitive clans than it is in smaller clans. The game changes per play style. Those top players play a game that most of the people in the game either can't afford or don't have the time. It's not necessarily just the money. It is literally an insane amount of time. I mean, some of these guys stayed up literally all of Jotunheim to get Cosmos. Some of them will stay up all of Jotunheim to become king of Yacht. Like, so it's like when comparing yourself to the top players and the stuff they get, the stuff they earn, it is a very, 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 very hard comparison. There's a very hard line there. The game is entirely different than how people on a budget play. That's why, like, literally Amber and I have always told people, play how you want to play. Play with people you enjoy being with. Play with people that like you get along with. Play where you're comfortable. Play with, how your affordability, both for money and time, go. Like, play how you're comfortable. If you compare yourself religiously to the top people, you are going to get so burned out and discouraged so quickly that you're not going to enjoy anything. Like, and this is coming from a guy that has spent 9 years playing this game. I played in 3 different top clans. Red being the third that I've had the chance to play in 9 years. I've been chief of 4 different smaller clans. I've ran multiple community chats and recruitments. I can say this: play where you're comfortable. Do not compare yourself to the absolute top unless, like, you are hands down able to put in an insane amount of time, insane amount of money, and literally just dominate everything. It is way more than just a credit card with these guys. They are some of the most dedicated players in the game as far as time. That's just that. Like it, don't, whatever. That's just the harsh and honest truth. So I'm not saying it's necessarily fair. I'm just stating that that's kind of how it works. If you spend a long time in this game, you'll come to that realization too. Anyways, all right, that's kind of all I got for today. That was like the most like real I can be about being a small player for advice. Don't compare yourself to the tops, because the amount of time and insanity that some of these guys, and quite literally, I mean insanity, that these guys do is nuts. Like I'm talking 72 hours straight, no sleep to get a town skin. So don't be a solo player. I can say with absolute assurity, being a solo player is so insanely hard in this game, because you need the help clicks, you need in general other people to run OSs, you need etc, etc, etc. So that's kind of my advice right there. Don't be a solo player. Also, don't rush. Here's the thing. I am in no rush to go to 42. You know why? Because 42 hits New Asgard League, and I don't know, honestly, if I can max those checkpoints for my personals. So there's that. Don't rush your leagues. Don't rush your development. And have fun. Like, just have fun. All right, so if you guys can do me a favor, check out the links that are in, I think, the description of this video. They will go to, boom, the memberships, merch, and more shop. I will drop a link to this. This is your one-stop bone shop for memberships, merch, and more. Check that out. There is also a GoFundMe link. This explains the monetization thing. To those of you that have not been on my channel for a while, this explains quite literally how I lost monetization. I don't get paid for streaming. I make no money off this. Amber and I pay out of pocket for me to be able to stream. Like literally software, everything else comes from us. So that explains all that. Any support, of course, like even just views are phenomenal. And I thank you guys greatly for that. And then, of course, there is the donation page. That is also in the info. Anyways, thank you guys for being here today. I hope you have fun. That is the main thing. Have fun. Enjoy. Don't worry and stress too much about the update. Don't worry and stress too much about, like, are we all going to be burned? Blah, 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 blah. Don't stress it. Plain and simple. Have fun with it. Thank you guys for being here today. Have an awesome, amazing CVC whenever that is. It will be, is it Yacht this week? Gorgeous? Oh, thank you. It will be Jotunheim this week, so I will definitely try to be live for that. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for dealing with my mood. Have a great and awesome CVC. A great, awesome week. I'm wishing you guys the best. Good health. Please also hit the like button. If you are watching this and you have not already, hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys Thursday on the next live stream unless something weird happens, and then check out the posts on YouTube and it will literally explain to you what is going on, why I won't be live. If something happens, plan on being live. My live times are, bam, Sundays 9:30 a.m. PST. Obviously different things are, different days, like update days and events are different. I will be live almost every Sunday, 9:30 a.m. PST, 4:30 p.m. UTC, 7:30 p.m. MSK. Thursdays, 8:30 to 9 a.m. I have a 30-minute window to start somewhere in there so I can get my morning started first. PST, 3:30 to 4 p.m. UTC, 6:30 to 7 p.m. MSK. That does not change unless, of course, something affects it, and then I will post about it. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. Have a great and awesome week. I will see you guys Thursday for the live stream. Good luck in CVC. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Thanks for watching.
You